to catch on Facebook, so I can share it on my timeline, so people
Okay,
can.
not a
Yeah, there
problem.
it is. Okay, no, I saw it. Just press share public, and then bring it back here.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, I'm on. So
Good. Hello. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you for making yourself available for the interview. Let me, for my fans and my viewers, let me introduce you, even though most of them know you by now.
Yeah.
Mayor Ezra is a spiritual entrepreneur. He's a philanthropist. He's an extremely successful businessman, and he is a very successful coach. And he is my teacher, my mentor, and I consider him a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
So welcome, Mayor, to this session with me. This session is also part of, even though I'm interviewing you, but this is part of my conversations with Ahmad, number 28. And I welcome you. And I welcome all the viewers. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to interview with Mayor Ezra, to benefit from all the nuggets and the wisdom that he is going to share with us. So, Mayor, in today's conversation, I want to talk about relationships.
Yeah.
And
Important subject.
the first thing I want to ask you is, let's say, started from the breakup. Why do relationships break?
Why do relationship break? Well, most of the people think that relationship break because someone did something that was not acceptable to the other side. And that's why relationship break. So the one guy think that the other guy did it, and the other guy think that he did it, and the relationship is continuously breaking, which means that that's not the reason, because there's a very important law that says that if you think the reason for a problem is A, and the problem do not get solved, A is not the reason for the problem. So despite the fact that you are sure, like I will have a couple that marry for 30 years, and they will come to me, and the wife will say, well, it's him, and I shouldn't have married him. And when I was young, before we got married, I was actually thinking about another guy, but I made a mistake and I don't love him, and that's why I'm not with him. Okay, if it was the right reason, the problem would be disappear and they will have a good relationship, maybe separated, but they will have a good relationship. But they don't have a good relationship, they want to kill each other. So obviously, it's not the real reason. It's not the real reason. And that's probably the biggest thing to learn about relationship and about everything. But in relationship is the most important, because if your relationship is not good, your health will be not good. You will not be happy. You will not be rich. All areas of your life will deteriorate if the relationship deteriorates.
Yeah.
So the reason is something totally different and very unsuspected. How do I know it's unsuspected? Because 80% of the marriages break. So if 80% of the marriages break, it means that people don't know why couples that used to love each other stop loving each other. The whole world is, like you will see, people arguing with each other and hating each other and don't like each other. There is a problem that is hidden. And that problem is very fascinating. It's definitely, we know about this problem one thing. It's not what everyone thinks that the reason is. It's not whatever anyone say, if he cannot fix any relationship 100% of the time, 100%, then he does not know what's the source of the problem.
I see. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm sure that the viewers are very eagerly awaiting to see what is. Give them some clues. What is the hidden reason?
Yeah. So first of all, let's say hi to people that are with us. So we have people that watching us on Instagram. We have people that are with us on Facebook. And if and they I have someone here that say hello, two of my favorite men. It's Facebook user. I don't know who it is, but
Della, actually, it's Della Fituhi.
Is that Della? Wow.
He says,
Okay.
hello, two of my favorite men.
Yes. Okay, Della. Well, then amazing. Nice to see you. Let me see if I can see more of the comments, because I see the comments here are blocked for some reason. Let me see why. Let me see if I can see more of. Oh, I can hear myself now. The comments here are blocked for some reason. Ahmed, I can hear myself. I think you are. It's on your side.
I blocked him.
Okay,
You
good.
don't hear yourself anymore.
No problem. Perfect. Okay, good. So let's see what that problem is. Okay, let's see what that problem is, because it's quite important and fascinating. The problem is something that I call a relationship snake. In every relationship, you have a snake. You know, it's someone that you don't see. He's going into the relationship without you knowing, and then he bites you, and then he disappears. And those snakes, once they bite one or both sides of the parties in the relationship, the venom gets spread, and slowly but surely it either it makes damage. It either makes you, it paralyzes you, or it kills you, or it does something, but not to you, to the relationship, because this snake can bite only the relationship.
The relationship, I see. So it poisons the relationship.
Yeah, they poison the relationship. They bite you, they put the venom, and the relationship starts to deteriorate. Now, the problem is that you cannot, it's impossible for you to see that snake. And generally what happened when I go to people and I explain that to them, they say, yes, but not in my case. If you think that in your case there is no snake, it's 100% that you have a snake. If you have a relationship that have a problem and you don't see the snake, 100% you have a snake, but it's a very good snake.
Hide you cannot very well. Yeah. We have a saying in Afghanistan that the snake places itself in the sleeve of the coat, hides itself in the sleeve of the coat. You don't see it, but it is there. So
first of all, why you cannot see it? Why you cannot see it? Because if you will understand why you cannot see it, you'll be able to start seeing it.
So my next question will be, how can we detect the snake, that it is there?
Exactly. Why we cannot see it and how you detect it. So first of all, let's see why you don't see it. You know, if someone come to you and do something without your agreement, you don't like it. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
If I will push you against the wall and I'll hold you against the wall, you will not like it, yes?
That's true. Yeah.
That's true, yeah. So when someone does something to you, you can do at any given moment one of two things. Either push it if you can, push it away if you can, or accept it and say that you and convince yourself that you like it. So for example, you'll see it many times that people don't have money against their will. At the beginning, they don't like it, but when they cannot make money for a while, they start to think, why do I need such an expensive car? Who needs a fancy home? Who needs a lot of money? A car is a car, a home is a home. All I need is to eat and a place to sleep. Because once you get something that you cannot do something about, you will say that you want it. This is really fascinating. This is really fascinating. When someone gives you something that you don't want, or take away from him something, it's the same thing. He's giving you a nothingness. Yes, he's giving you less. When something happened to you that you don't want it, you can either be cause and do something about it. And if you don't become cause, you will say, I want it. I need it. It goes to the extent that people use their, and I don't want to get too much into it, but people use the past as something that they want, but the past is the only thing that limits you. The past is the sum of all your limitation. Because you couldn't do something about it, so now you say, I want it.
And
sorry?
And accept it.
They not only accept it, you say, I want it. You say, I want it. You really believe you want it. It's yours. I want it. I came up with that. I know. So if someone come to you, if I will come to you and I will tell you, you're a child, and I'll tell you, you cannot do that, you cannot do that, you cannot do that, you cannot do that, you cannot do that. After a while, you will believe that you cannot do that, which means you want it, you accepted it. You actually want this thing that you cannot do, although it damages your life. So how does it work with the snakes? The snake comes to you and he tells you something about your friend. Now, at that moment, you have two options. Either you go and you talk to your friend on the spot and confront him and say, well, look, Johnny said that on you. Is that right or wrong? Or if you don't go and confront your friend, even if you say, no, I know it's not true. If you keep it with you, it will take some time. And at one moment, when you will be a little bit weak, you will say, I knew he's like that. Now you are sure that you came up with that.
So the seed is planted there. That will come. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So you will see that every argument, any relationship break, any bad situation that you have is always and only because there was a snake. He put the venom there. You've been poisoned. You didn't take the venom out. It's in there. And now, the moment that the venom will start to spread, at one moment it will be painful and you'll say, you know what, I actually want it.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing.
Really fascinating. Now, if you don't learn this principle, number one, you will look all over and you will not know why is it. You'll see that if you actually understand the principle, even if you know the principle, I'm talking to people that actually, I show them the principle, they know the principle, but when they have an argument, they say, yeah, the principle is correct, but not in my case.
But I think, Mary, what I learned today is going to trigger a kind of critical evaluation of some of my beliefs also.
That's good. It's better than to have a critical evaluation than not to have an evaluation.
Exactly. So please proceed. I think it's like gold for people.
Yeah, this is really amazing because if you get that, you understand that you have a problem. What's happening? When you have usually a problem, the argument is what was done. You did that, I did that, who did that, you did that. But that's never going to solve the problem because what created the problem is not what was done. But what created the problem is who said that. Who is the snake? The only question that you should work on is who is the snake? Where is the snake? That's the only question, because if you don't, the snake will continue to bite you. You understand?
Yes,
who is the snake? Now, once you know who is the snake, you know what's the venom, you can put an antidote. You understand? If I know that I've been bitten by a specific snake, I can handle it. I can find. But if I don't know who bit me, I cannot find the antidote because I don't know what's the poison that I'm dealing with.
Yes, yeah.
And what you need to do is to find who, not what was done. Not what was done. What was done is irrelevant, and it's very difficult. Because when the two people are fighting and they're upset, they really believe that what was done is the reason. But it's never the reason. The only reason is who said what. Who is the snake? That's the only thing that should interest you. Now, once you find who is the snake, it will be quite fascinating because everything will make sense. It will be like the biggest magic in the universe. Everything makes sense. What do you mean? He said that? I didn't say that. No, look, I never said that. I don't think that about you. But he said that you did. He said, I didn't say that. And you go and you ask the snake, why did he say that? And he will say, well, that's what I thought. Or that's what I invented. Or you find that he had another snake that told him. And he just passed the venom forward, yes? So the only way to fix a relationship, and by that to fix your life, is to find the snake. And you will see that if you check when your life started to go down, is when one relationship started to break down that didn't seem to be like so important, and then another relationship and another relationship and another relationship, and you don't really connect the dots that those relationship is what preventing you from having money, and those relationship is what destroying your health, and those bad relationship is what makes you sad, and those relationship is what makes you suspicious. And those relationship is what make you blind. You cannot see it. But it is. The venom make you blind, make you sad, make you poor, make you sick, and make you suspicious, and make you serious, and make you heavy. And if you don't take this venom away, you will die. And that's how important it is.
It makes so much sense now that you explained it that way. Is the snake always a third person?
It's always someone else. It's always someone else. Always someone that told you. And it can be your friend. It can be a family. It can be anything. It's always, when there is two people that fighting, there is a snake that biting. He can bite one side. He can bite both sides. But he's biting. And when he bites, the relationship get destroyed. Now you need to learn how to recognize that snake. You have to learn how to recognize that snake, because otherwise you have no future. Otherwise you really have no future. Yeah. And of course, we are not going to do that right now in the 20 minutes interview that we have. But what we can do is to invite anyone that's watching to the Family Academy. And in the Family Academy, I'm not only teaching you how to recognize and find and handle the snakes, the relationship snakes, but I teach you everything you need to know about relationship. Everything.
And the Family Academy, I have attended 3 sessions so far, and it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Like, I think I also sent a message to the group that already it has helped me to alter the dynamics of relationships of some of my clients.
Wow. Yeah. It's really amazing. It's the basic laws on why a relationship get destroyed, how to fix them. And the very interesting thing is that if you fix your relationship, your life gets fixed. It is just almost like a magic. You fix your relationship, your life will get fixed. This is how powerful it is.
Yeah, it is. I agree. believe that is the case. So, and it's not just related to the family between husband, wife, children, and parents. It's relationships with business partners, with clients. Is that correct? That's how.
Yeah, it's relationship. It starts with the relationship with your mind, then with your body, then
Yeah.
with your family, then with your children, then with the extended family, then relationship, sex, all kind of sex related relationship. Then it goes into your business. Then it goes your relationship to mankind. What is your relationship with animals, plants? What is your relationship with just the things that you have, your cell phone, your car? What is your relationship with God? What are the different relationship? Each the condition, the way that you behave, how successful you are, is defined by your ability to create and correct the relationship that you're involved in. This is really unbelievable.
So the snake, to come back to the snake, so if we look at it concentrically, relationship with the mind and the self, and then the husband, wife, the children, the family, go to the group, and the human beings, plants, animals. Are there different snakes in different parts where they will poison the relationship, or
And
if it in the beginning, if it's poisoned, it goes poisoned all the way through?
yeah, once you poison one area, the rest get poisoned.
Yes, poison. I see. It's like
It flows. It's so unbelievable. It flows. Once you poison one area of your life, it seems like it's nothing. Like, it's isolated. But it's not isolated. It flows. It flows. It's so sad. And it's so heartbreaking because people don't see that when you get bitten in the arm, it goes to the whole body. They somehow don't understand that. They understand it with the body, but they don't see that this universe is like a body. So if I bite you with your mind, your life will destroy it. If I bite your family, your life will destroy. If I bite your business, your life will destroy. If I bite mankind, like the corona insanity, your life get destroyed.
Yeah.
It is really fascinating.
So we'll leave the discovery of the snake to the Family Academy. But let's say if one person can succeed in one area to clean the area and get rid of the poisons, will that affect other areas also, or every area has to be cleaned separately?
It will immediately affect all the areas.
Uh-huh.
Immediately, and not only yours, but the other people that are connected. So you're not helping only yourself, you're helping everyone that connected. This is how powerful it is. You're not only helping yourself, you're helping every single person that connected to you. That's why it's so important. That's how it's so powerful.
It's very powerful. Yeah, there are some people. There is a person all the way from Kuwait listening to us. A very good friend of mine, like from 35 years ago, is listening. So thank you, Huda, for watching. And Elizabeth,
let me say to everyone here. So we've got here. Okay, so we know that we have another Facebook user that say hello. And I'm not sure who it is, but he says hello. And we've got Amit, and he said, that's powerful, Meir Ezra. And we've got Avi Budara, and he's a very, very good friend from Israel. Amazing musician, person, father, unbelievable. And we have another face. Thank you from Della. This is Della. Hi. So nice to see you. And we have the amazing Swapna, unbelievable. Swapna and Amit, probably the most beautiful people on the planet. Yes, and they say hi, Ahmed. And we have another Facebook user that says so true, and another Facebook user, and we have Umara that say hello. And so we have lots of people, And please register, join the Parent Academy. It is meirezra.com/family. It's on the screen. And if you are on Instagram, just go to Meir Ezra Official, follow me on Meir Ezra Official, and the link is in my bio. And of course, if you go to Facebook, you can find me on Facebook, on Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm all over. Just you will find me. You cannot not find me.
I want to mention as a testimonial, I have attended 3 sessions of the Family Academy so far. It's powerful, and the one thing I thought was when I attended the first one, why didn't I know about this 30 years ago?
Exactly. Yes.
It is different, but looking at it, it is never too late. As they say, fish, whenever you catch it, it's fresh. So this is
yes.
This Family Academy program is like that. There is a person, Elizabeth Angular, says,
yes. Yeah, I see Elizabeth. Here she is, and she said, "That's me, Elizabeth, who says so true." Yes.
Yes, yeah. And Huda says, thanks for Ahmad and you, Mr. Meir.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
watching your event. So thank you. So I hope that people who are watching, some of you, hopefully all of you, some of you will be on the family program this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
And I will be looking for your names.
Thank you.
Last time there was a person that I had recommended, and I was looking for the name, and he joined, and oh my God, I had a conversation with him. Tremendous impact that was there.
It's really powerful. It's life-changing. It's not what you used to hear. It's not something that you hear somewhere else. I don't believe that you can go and find this specific thing somewhere else. But it's not something easy. It's not, if you want to come and see something easy and just sit and do nothing, it's not easy. You need to work, but it will definitely move all the furnitures in your head and will give you different viewpoint on relationship and on life. And you'll understand things that you've been looking for eons.
Yes.
And you will see it's simple. Overall, it's very, very simple once you are willing to let go of your fake realities. Fake reality is a piece of information you are 100% sure is right, but when you use it, it doesn't bring the expected results. So once you are willing to let go of fake realities and actually to look for yourself, you discover, wow, not less than wow. It's just wow.
Well, Meir, there are many questions, but I think today we follow the topic that is so essential and so important for everybody to understand, the issue of relationship breakup and the snake, the hidden snake. I don't want to dilute it by asking other questions. So I would like to leave it at that. And I hope that very soon I'll have another opportunity to interview you. So my viewers can benefit from your wisdom. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we have a few more comments just before we go. So we have agreed it is definitely a completely new way of looking at the universe. And we've got Umara that say, I got really powerful wisdom from the seminar I attended. The beautiful fact was that the things learned can be practiced in any area of my life, not only relationship, but everything in life. That's so true. That's so true. Mind-altering perspective from Della. Hi, Della, the beautiful, amazing Della.
So Waqar Ali is also, I think you don't see the names. I see the names here. He says, I agree, it's definitely a completely new way of looking at the universe. And then Della says that mind-altering perspective.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for participating. Thank you for the comments. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 or 10 o'clock in South Africa time. And it is, I think, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Take care.
Thank you, Amit. And thank you, Swapna and Amit, for organizing it, and Shamaya. Thank you very much. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Mayor. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for watching. I hope you will share it and maybe have watch parties arranged around it. It's a very powerful subject, and I think everybody will benefit by the wisdom in this interview.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.